5 o'clock, Dr. Jones.
Here.
Counselor Waltney. Not here. I got Counselor Allemond. Counselor Smith.
Yeah, here.
Counselor Harden.
Here. All right.
You got 3 present, 2 absent.
All right.
It's the me and John show again.
Hey, and we did amend, which I think, I hope Amy sent it out. I was in a conference, but we have a copy of it. We did amend that one item.
Yeah. I saw that. She did. It is correct. So I will make a motion to approve the amended minutes without a reading.
That was the third,
Moved by
okay.
Mrs. Smith, second by Mr. Harden. Any other discussion? Thank you for correcting that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign.
And Allemond is in. there.
3-0, that passes. Councilor Allemond is here. All right, 250417, request for consideration of 18th Street revitalization.
We got to do the 24th, I'm sorry.
Oh, we gotta do the 24th also.
Or did you do them both in one motion? I'm sorry. We had to correct the 3rd and then you got to do the
Okay.
24th.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Then approve the 24th minute.
Moved to approve by Mrs. Smith, second by
Mr. Hart.
Second by Mr. Harden. Okay. This is, we're voting on the 24th meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same thing. That was 4-0.
Okay, yes, sir.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, back to 2504, 17 18th Street revitalization project. We have a report from Hollis is here. He's excited about being here.
So on the alley project, they are pretty close to wrapping that. We'll have a punch list, send to them to take care of the last few items and get that finished up. And then on the 18th Street project, we have a pre-con with the contractor outlined next.
Okay, the 15th at 10 a.m.
Sure.
Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you. So we'll carry that over without objection for our next meeting, 1310. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
And that meeting on the 15th was just for the regular project. I'm sorry, I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
it's for
No.
18th Street.
Okay.
18th Street. So then we're gonna skip 13. We're gonna go 14, 10, 21. Bid opening, February 7th at 4:31. So half an hour ago for the Salter sidewalk project. Do we have a recommendation, Mr. Smith?
We do. We had 3 bidders, and the apparent low bidder was Southeastern Seal Coating at $239,193.
Say that again, number again.
$239,193.
And that's for Lancaster only.
That's for
Okay,
Salter
this is for
sidewalk.
Salter.
We
We skipped over.
Lancaster.
I'm sorry. Oh, she did.
We're on 1410. And so, based on budgeting, that would require check on that here, 89,193 additional income, carry over fund balance to fund that project. Agree, sir?
So do we need to make a motion to accept the motion and to amend the budget? Or
Yeah,
do them
you can
separately?
do both of them together.
Do the both together. Okay. Then I would amend, and these are, was it the same 3 bidders or was it different people?
There were 3 different bidders, but the recommended lowest responsive and responsive bidder was Southeastern Seal.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So I would make a motion to approve awarding the bid for the Salter sidewalk project to Southeastern Seal Coating for $239,193, and also move to amend the budget for the stated amount for the project.
Okay, that's 89,193.
Second.
Okay, so Mr. Allemond. Any questions?
And I'm
No
assuming.
Smith Harden.
No, Smith Allen.
No, Smith.
Allemond.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign. That's 4-0. Can't believe we're moving forward.
Hallelujah.
Okay, then we're gonna move now to 13-10-21. Bid opening held December 17th at 2 p.m. for Lancaster sidewalk. We had 65,000 budgeted for this. We have a recommendation, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I would recommend that we accept Southeastern Seal Coating's bid for $92,924.
Okay, and again, check my math on that. That is the lowest responsive bidder. It would require a budget amendment of 27,924 coming out of carryover fund balance.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Do we need to? Okay.
You can make them together.
All right. I'll make a motion that we accept the Southeastern Seal Coat bid of 92,924 and that we take 27,924 out of carryover fund balance.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Allen. Any questions on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign, 4-0. That passes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say aye.
Right.
Sorry.
I felt it.
We said you
I
did.
didn't say that, right? I didn't say anything. I was just staring at my email.
Uh, Okay, then 020521, consider replacement of train chiller. This is budgeted, but we need to carry this over for our meeting.
Yeah,
Let's have our meeting next week.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe later this week.
You mean when we have the meeting of our committee the day?
The ad hoc committee that I've appointed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He and I must not be on that committee.
No, I think you're the chair of the committee.
You are the chair. You were making.
You were made the head of that
You're
committee, my
chairman. You're
friend.
in charge. Yeah, you're in charge.
You're in charge, large and in charge
So
of
we'll
that
check
committee.
your schedule. It'll be good.
I thought he was the chair of writing the accident review policy. 'Cause we've already met
Well,
him.
yeah, he's that
That's
too.
He's
He
doing,
got, he got all the.
he's doing the chiller as well.
I don't think.
That's a joke.
Oh,
No, you're-
That's-
you're-
kid.
We're just, Steve.
Yeah, we're not.
It's gonna be,
I know a lot about HVAC, so you
we're gonna make.
We may pull you in.
So we're carrying that over for our meeting. And then hopefully we'll get moving on that. 05-11-21, a bid opening, January 24th at 4:45. Two stormwater pipe rehab projects at La Prado and Park Ridge. This was budgeted at 290, I believe. So that's your recommendation on that one.
I missed that. Up. I think that was part of some more projects. So that's actually a high number, I think, and you're talking about Kale.
Right, so the budget amount for the ARPA account item is 980,000.
That's right. That's right. For the whole thing.
Right. That was just a piece of it.
So I would recommend that we accept Video Industrial Services for $323,875.
323 for both of them, right?
323,875 for both, to line both Park Ridge and La Prado. It's on the screen.
Give me a minute. Okay. So where are those, we've got those little cones that have been there a while
That's there.
and
Underneath there.
yeah.
Separated out. So there, I told Kel we'll have to start or just out. And then we're gonna Park Ridge out.
So this does not require a budget amendment. Since we have 980 budget, but
We might have a little extra money somewhere. Okay.
well, there's going to be.
There's other projects in there, too.
So
They're
you-
always-
you have,
Yeah, but since you said it was-
who is doing this work?
Video Industrial Services.
I have them all now.
They got
Okay.
it. They got it.
Any questions on that?
Strong seal.
Okay.
And they had been spraying it before. They're doing work for Allied. So more work.
Is this pretty pizza? I don't need more crackers.
They got their truck over there.
You what
sitting
now?
there.
Is this- I don't need those crackers.
Okay, any
Okay.
questions? Okay, is there a recommendation to approve 323,875 with the Video Industrial?
I would move to approve that.
Second.
Move by Mrs. Smith, second by Mr. Hart. This is coming from ARPA funds.
Yeah, it's in the fund too, grants.
Okay, motion seconded. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign, 4-0. Thank you very much. All right, now 08-01-22, bid opening.
Mr. Gordon, did you vote on that or no? I just saw Mr. Gordon.
Yes.
So that was 5-0.
I'm sorry, 5-0. Mr. Walton is in the house. Okay, bid opening for demolition of 175 Citation Court. Mr. Squires,
Yes, sir. We had 3 bids. come in, or 3 bidders come in. We had $205,000 for the project. The low responsible bidder was Meredith Environmental at $246,718. The next lowest was $299, and then one at $463. So I would ask the committees if we could to recommend going with Meredith Environmental, and we basically will need to transfer out $41,718 to meet it, to be able to carry it.
Wait a minute, I thought our budget was 275. Did I miss
No,
that?
Our budget is 205.
205,
I wrote
yeah.
down 275. Is that, how many square feet is that?
What's left?
Well, what they're tearing down.
I think it's 100. I want to say 125, 130,000 left. The back part's
It's not
not
$2 a foot.
caved in.
Okay.
So I think most of everything's out there. There's a section in the very back that collapsed about 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And all, it was just repaired.
All right, I would make a motion to approve accepting the bid from Meredith Environmental for $246,718 and moving $41,718 carryover fund balance to pay for the project.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Smith, second by Mr. Allen. Any other questions, comments on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, by the same sign. That was 5-0.
I do want to thank Mr. Squires, because people complained to me about the look of that. The city shouldn't have a building that looks like that. He's been working on this for a while.
At the same time, I appreciate him, maybe if the money wasn't there to push it to later, because there's
That's
a
what it
balance. But you're right, there have been several complaints, so I'm glad we're moving forward on that project. So, you're right. Thank you. Yep. 180122, consideration of police full-page ad in Chamber of Commerce magazine. Counselor Smith.
Yes, the cost of, so this is for the Chamber magazine, the annual magazine that they produced. This is the current ad that we have been using for the last 5 years. Little Frankie Bickle there in that picture was in kindergarten when that picture was taken, and I'm pretty sure he's in 4th or 5th grade now. So they're also going to be putting the magazine in some strategic locations around the city for the World Games. So I propose that we do a new ad that is more tailored to the fact that it's going to be for people who are going to be coming into town for the World Games. And we'll do that kind of in conjunction with the videos that we're producing for the city. So the cost of the ad for a full page ad is $1,971. And I'm asking for a little bit extra just so that I can get some new creative done, because I'm going to have to pay somebody. So I'll do all the writing, but I have to pay somebody to do the ad. So I've asked for up to $2,250.
And that, we have that budgeted as well, so.
So I'll make a motion that we move forward with $2,250 for the ad for the Chamber of Commerce.
Mr. Hart, second by Mr. Waltney.
And I want to put a thank you in there for Counselor Smith.
Yes,
Free work.
up to 2250. Questions?
Thank you until you
All
see
in
it.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, by the same sign, 5-0. That passes. 190122, consideration of discontinuing contract with in-court and using government portal credit card processor. We have John Morgan here, Board Administrator, Chief Magistrate. He's gonna, talk to us about this.
Basically just asking for $0 to just, we're gonna cancel our contract agreement with one credit card processor. We're gonna go to another. Basically, they're in partnership with our software, whereas now we have to wait 2 weeks for the money when a person is charged a ticket payment for citation. Now we come directly to our our software. It'll update our software immediately. The person's balance will show immediately, and there won't be any questions about where's my money. Well, what do y'all do with my money? Will cost anything to the city. All the hardware being provided by the credit card processor. Won't do any chargebacks. In other words, if you get a bad credit card, they're not going to charge us. We're building it back.
And I guess to prompt, and if everybody came here with that preface, it's not gonna cost any additional money.
Yeah, that's real nice. Never happy in finance. Can't be like the rest of us.
Other projects. So
John, we're gonna handle that with carryover fund balance.
recommend, I guess recommend the mayor sign contract with
Government portal credit card process. All right, I make a recommendation that we discontinue the contract with N-Court and have the mayor sign a contract with government portal credit card process.
Moved by Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Alwan. Contract.
Thank you.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like the same sign, 5-0.
Now you have to come back when we talk about all your budget people, because you always have the people in all these different funds. And you have court that night, not to explain it.
You can't be, you go ahead and leave now.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
See how well you do? You don't need me anymore.
21-22. Request authorize the mayor to sign contract, pay 21-22 appropriation to Class Tran. This is basically just was a notice that we had not paid them, but we had not gotten an invoice, I think. But
Well, the BGA,
no.
BJCTA that's gonna be coming in
that's
the
right.
28th. I'm asking the time.
Okay.
Class
So
Tran.
this is already budgeted. It's 16,000.
And they specifically asked for increase, but I don't think we
842.
got it, but, so I told her she could come and ask, but she said she'd just wait.
Okay, so the requested amount is 16,842.
And it's level.
It's already budgeted. So
And this is for,
Class Tran, not for
Not for
BJCTA.
BJ,
This is
but
the
they-
paratransit,
Tran.
for paratransit.
right, but is this owned by BJCTA?
No,
No,
they're separate.
very confusing.
They provide paratransit.
It's just paratransit, yeah.
Yeah.
I would make a motion to approve paying the budgeted amount to Class Tran
Did I send you
and sign the contract. Have it there.
Okay. Okay, it's been motioned by Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
Second by Mr. Walton.
She figured this.
Authorize mayor to sign the contract in the amount of 16,842. This budgeted. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, by the same sign, 5-0. That passes. 20-01-22, request to authorize landscape design services for Salter Road Pocket Park. Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I'd like to recommend GFC to do this design work for $28,500.
Good. This is again budgeted this year.
And I'll say that Alex and I met with Kale and January Ross, and she's already done some preliminary. And it looks very nice.
We carried her from you.
And now that we have sidewalks going in,
I guess she did it hoping we were gonna hire her.
yeah, she did a first iteration a long time ago. So this is sort of an update of that.
Can we put it on the website or?
We can now, yes.
You hear that, Brian? We put it on the website? Sure. Yeah.
So.
I'll send you something.
Mr. Burke, have you seen this plan that you're gonna have to keep up and maintain?
I've already talked to him.
Ms. Smith already.
I dropped the bomb on the park board last Tuesday night.
I do have some trees.
So I would make a motion to approve that expenditure to get the design work done for the park.
That gives them 200,000.
I'll second that.
All right, Mrs. Smith, second. Mr. Harden,
Pacific
And,
is 200,000.
can you make a request to them? Just if you could have them think of, after they've done the design, are there things that could be managed with like a Boy Scout project, an Eagle Scout project? And I think that's always good.
Components of the park.
Yeah, components of the park that, we could, I mean, we have those all the time and just kind of be thinking about,
As long as it's not a volleyball court.
I didn't want to mention that. Whatever, I mean, I just want to always be thinking about ways that people can help, you know what I mean? Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same time. 5-0, that passes. It's kind of like that chiller. Okay, that passes.
Then you'll freeze. though,
Two
Jen.
more. I had estimated
Regulated.
30 minutes, so I'm gonna try to stay.
That's true.
02-12-21, was consideration of Forest Brook sidewalk engineering design, Forest Brook Drive. Let's see, this is Mr. Smith, right? You have a recommendation on this?
We got a proposal from EDT to do the design work for that section that's up there right now. It's about 3/4 of a mile from West Oxmoor down Delcris and around Shades Glen to Forest Brook. Sidewalk design through there and survey in the amount of $38,000, which is what we talked about last time.
38,000 for the design work.
That's for the design work.
Looks up to $1 a foot.
And I want to make sure I understand, they're doing both a sidewalk, that looks like a sewer pipe to me. Is that the drainage pipe also?
Nope, it's just sidewalk.
Just that one.
I made that map from Google Maps and like every time you click it, there's a
You're a civil engineer, I understand.
This is engineering design.
I'll make maps.
EDT, we have 50,000 budgeted for this.
Under budget?
Budget, budget.
Very rare.
Around here.
Okay, I would move to approve that expenditure.
Second.
All right, EDT, 38,000. And if you'll give Mr. Kendrick all the numbers, right? You need all of them.
Yeah, but we haven't voted.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. 5-0. Last item, 2901. 12, request consideration of adding gutters to the 100 block of York Street. Counselor Andrews.
Step right there. So Berkeley and I have been discussing this for a while. Basically, over the lifetime of the gutters, they were not constructed properly, they were falling apart. So Inspire came in last year and repaved where that work had been done.
Yeah.
They paved over the gutters.
I thought that was water work.
No. It's not done in under years. Kind of going back. Lee and I talked years and years ago, David McCaffrey was there. Those gutters were broken up pretty bad and they came in and just, they milled and they put on this another layer and they went basically curved to curve.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they covered it, and so now you got a situation, you got some people with sump pumps and stuff, and it's creating a ice issue.
It's like,
Wintertime.
it's just going straight down the hill and it covers the entire road, and when it freezes, it's slippery, and then you have to go out and sand it. It looks terrible. There's sand everywhere. And last year, another lady fell in the ice. The fire truck couldn't get up the hill to get to her. So it's a mess.
So we're gonna basically come in, cut the asphalt, and then put tiny gutters in the side of
You're
the asphalt.
proposing taking this out of your small construction.
I don't know how much is, Kim, how much is left in small infrastructure? Could it cover this project? It's about 40, yes.
You only have
About
50,000.
46,000. I know, but I don't know.
You just have 50 of
How much
yours.
of the other half is left? That's already gone.
Your 50's gone?
Yeah.
We got to up his there, Mayor.
I got sidewalks coming in. I got a fix on that one. So if you got, I don't know how much is left in there.
Is that?
Would that be considered stormwater on that, moving that water? You could use ARPA money if it's considered stormwater.
Yeah. Because that's what basically what it says.
So we got this, we got funding in the ARPA money.
I mean, if you can do that, I prefer to do that.
Okay, then I would make a motion to approve that expenditure for, what is it, $45,000, up to $45,000.
46.5.
Okay, up to $47,000.
You got 40.
Out of the ARPA funds.
I'll second that.
Ms. Smith, second by Mr. Hart.
We're gonna use that same source revenue. Right now, we got to add it to the budget.
Yeah.
We got to, I'll give you a budget. Mhm.
That'll have to be the budget. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any other questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, by the same sign. 5-0. What time is it?
529.
529.
Shoot. All right.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
You do that.